Hi, welcome to YTV and this week's segment of Everybody Has a Story. We are here at the New Haven location of Shake Shack, one of 63 locations in 9 countries worldwide, and we are joined by the man who started it all, the founder of Shake Shack and the CEO of the Union Square Hospitality Group, Danny Meyer. Danny, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Cody.
Well, we've got some fries, we've got some ketchup, we're in Shake Shack. The first question I gotta ask is, what do you order here?
When I go to any Shake Shack, I always order, you're going to laugh, but I just get a cheeseburger. And the reason I just get a cheeseburger is that it tells me more about the consistency of the meat and the quality of cooking and seasoning than anything else. Believe me, I love loading it up with chili peppers and bacon and shack sauce and fried shallots and all the things you may like as well, but I don't want to mask how consistently well did they do it. And if I'm really feeling adventuresome, I'll get a slice of raw onion on top of that cheeseburger as well.
You get a shake with it or no?
Generally not. I'll sometimes, if I'm with somebody, I'll get a fair shake. As a matter of fact, my favorite combo, have you ever had the fair shake?
Yeah.
It's coffee, fair trade coffee. Yeah. My favorite flavor combo is the fair shake with a cheeseburger and some fries. And this combination of salt, coffee, and sweet, unbelievable.
Well, let's talk about how this started off. 2004, you start this, what was a little more than a hot dog stand in New York City, and now this has become a kind of worldwide company. You just had your IPO. You are in Dubai, Kuwait City, Istanbul. How do you go from being a food stand in New York to being this global food company?
Well, my first answer is slowly. We didn't open a second Shake Shack for the first 5 years, and Shake Shack is still in its, we just had our 10th birthday a few months ago. So go slowly. I think the first thing we did was try to learn the business, plant roots in the community, understand what we had. We did not create Shake Shack for the purpose of rolling it out. And I think a lot of times people make the mistake of let's ask ourselves, what business idea could there possibly be 100 of in the world? And they skip a really important step called building a culture. And so I think that Shake Shack's culture is really the thing that wants to grow. And that's what I'm most excited about.
Well, forgive the bad pun, but what ingredients go into a good restaurant, do you think?
I think that whatever it is you're serving better be a really, really good version of that thing. So these French fries have now been sitting here for about 15 minutes. They are probably a modestly good version of that thing, because I think a really good way to eat French fries is hot. But we shouldn't be serving crinkle cut fries unless we believe that something that mundane can be done really well here. So we get non-GMO, non-chemical crinkle cut fries, and we make a whole lot of people very, very happy with them. But I like the challenge of saying, how good could we make the thing, whether it's barbecued ribs or whether it's black truffle gnocchi at the Modern. I don't really care whether it's high or low. And then more importantly, how did we make you feel when you came here? And if we do our job really well in any of our restaurants, we're actually intentionally trying to blur the lines so you don't know if you went out or if you came home. And in a restaurant that really feels like you went out, like Gramercy Tavern, we try to do little tricks to make you feel like you came home. In a restaurant that already makes you feel like you came home, like Union Square Cafe, we try to do little tricks that make you feel like you went out.
Well, the last question before we end with our speed round, I remember Steve Jobs talking about Apple products in a way where he said, I'm not meeting what the customer wants. I'm creating something that they don't know they want yet. Is that similar with the food industry? Is it reactive or is it more predictive?
It depends on who you are in the food business. I have absolutely no interest in following the pack. As a matter of fact, if I had a nickel for every time someone says, so when are we going to get the next Shake Shack? I don't know. I don't think there should be another Shake Shack, and I honestly don't know I never know what we're going to do next, but I know it when I know it. And what I'm not interested in doing is doing a Me Too version of something that the next guy's already done. What I am interested in doing is kind of mining my own personal history for things that I already love and asking myself, can I provide a restaurant experience that when you go there is recognizable, but you just never knew it could be that good? That's what I have fun doing.
Well, we always end these interviews as a very quick rapid fire round. We call it a speed round of kind of quick fun questions. So the first one, next Shake Shack city you'd like to see?
Austin, Texas.
All right. Food app that you use to find restaurants?
Open Table.
If you had the President of the United States coming to your house, what meal would you cook him?
I'd start off with a martini, and then I would serve a really good steak. And the reason I know that would make the president happy is that we've actually served that meal to him in one of our restaurants before.
All right, there you go. It's not a hypothetical. And have you been into any of the Yale dining?
Many, many times.
Thoughts?
I think it's among the best college food that exists. I had it for lunch today, and I'll be having it right after this.
Last question. Five Guys is coming here in April. Worried at all or no?
I'm worried. First of all, I'm not a worrier, but to the degree that I think about anything, it's if we do the best Shake Shack job we can do here, I just want to be on your list. You're never going to only eat at Shake Shack. I actually like Five Guys, but my hope is that if we're the best Shake Shack we can be, we're going to stay on your list forever.
Danny Meyer, thanks so much for joining
us. All right, Cody,
us.
thank you.
And thank you for joining us. This has been another segment of Everybody Has a Story on YTV. I'm Cody Pomerantz. See you next time.